everybody, back at Clutch Clips making videos for you guys so you can survive zombies in Spaceland. And today's guide is going to be showing you how to acquire the Discord, or one of the 4 new ray gun type wonder weapons within the theme park. So this is one of the easiest and, in my opinion, the best out of the 4 new ray gun pistol type things. It's fairly simple. The first step you have to do is kind of up to chance. You have to find the souvenir station outside of the arcade and put each type of souvenir token into it, like each color. You have to have blue, green, and red. So you just have to kill zombies until you get one, and then hurry up, run over, and pick it up. Now for this to work, it does not have to be in any specific order or any specific round or anything like that. Just pop them in whatever order and whenever time you get them. Doesn't matter, which is kind of nice. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. So yeah, the first step's relatively easy, but it is up to chance. Like I said, it depends on, when you get the tokens or whatever and what colors you get them in, because you can get like several of the same color in a row or whatever. But as long as you have one of each color into the station itself, you are good to go. And what you're doing is you're trying to acquire the disco ball, which is like the first item you need to craft this weapon. Each of the 4 pistols is made up of 3 parts, and each one has a toy and a souvenir station you have to get. And this is the disco ball toy that you see right there. When you pick it up, it goes in your sticker pack, and you're ready to move on to the next step. Now this step is difficult. There are sunglasses that fall from dead zombies, and you pick them up and you have to put them on, and you see black and white, and there'll be red light up targets like you see there. There are several across the map. You have to shoot 5, and if you do it right, there will be this battery that appears here on the dance floor, and you can pick it up in that step too. Now I will tell you that there are tons of different spawns for these all around the map, so make sure to keep a lookout. The next thing you want to do is open up Pack-a-Punch and go to this little urine thing and hold the action button, and these UFOs will fly out, which each one goes to a different trap, and you have to get specific kills at that trap for each of the weapons. So that's going to be a later step, but you want to just get that out of the way now, and I Pack-a-Punch, which you don't have to, but it'll make it a lot easier. So the next thing you want to do is go to the Kepler system. Now for this step to work, you need to be on a brute round, and I had to call in the Hoff himself to help distract some of the zombies for me so I could do this right, because it's a struggle when it's round 10 and you got a brute chase and you have to get him. You have to use him for this step, so it's going to be difficult with all the zombies coming after you. So I just thought it was easier to have him distract some of them and kill them for me. So once you get your brute to spawn in, they usually spawn in 10, 11, or 12, whatever scene you're on. Just take him up to the Kepler system, and you're going to need to run him underneath the alligator, crocodile, whatever you want to call it, trap thing where the mouth shuts. Now this can be tricky due to it's not the easiest place to camp, and the fact that he comes at sort of not really a high round or scene, but he does come in like where it's not going to be easy for you to just run past the zombies or whatever. There are going to be some running and stuff like that. So what you want to do is you want to get him in there to where he has to hold it up and the teeth break like that. Once you see that he holds it up, you can kill him. You don't need him anymore. So now you have to, for this part, I recommend doing some of Niall's challenges, the robot, because you need at least 600 tickets. You need 300 to first buy the golden teeth, as you see me here in the arcade do. So doing his challenges really comes in handy when it comes to getting these weapons, because you'll need to buy various things around the map with tickets. So once you have the teeth, you just go and hold the action button and they'll fill in there. And if you did it right, a little room in the back will open up where you get your elemental gem thing that you're going to need. So the next thing you're going to have to do is buy an arcane core for whatever weapon you want. It doesn't have to be Pack-a-Punch or anything, you just need to make sure it's on there. I recommend doing it on the Kendall once it's Pack-a-Punch, because the fact that it's explosive makes it a lot easier for this step. But so you need to buy that, which is another 300 tickets, thus the 600 that you need saved up. So it's always good to do those challenges or play games or whatever. So the next thing you want to do is go into the arcade and horde up a train of zombies. Make sure that you have your pistol or whatever weapon you're using ready, because you're going to need to get certain kills with it. But first you have to horde a bunch of zombies up There's not a specific number, so just keep training until you have a good bit. And then you have to use the trap in the arcade, which is the disco trap, where they all get attracted and dance, which is such a cool idea for a trap. I mean, zombies that break dance on a disco floor, I never would have thought I'd seen that in a million years playing a video game. But anyway, so once you have that, all you have to do is wait for them to stop getting down with the bad selves. There's a pair of legs there. That's nice. They're dancing so hard the legs came off. But after a little bit, the lasers will come out of the disco ball and it'll kill them all. So then the UFO that was flying around there will just go off its course, and you'll have to follow it around and get kills with it. Now this is where I said the Pack-a-Punch pistol will come in handy, because like as you see here, you have to kill zombies with it, and these little blue souls will fly up and they'll get collected by it. And it's super easy to do if you have this weapon. And the PhD perk or candy or whatever it's called, it makes it 10 times easier to just run around and get explosive kills with it without doing yourself damage. And it's not a hard place to train, and it doesn't really go anywhere. It just goes outside the arcade, then comes right back in and does another loop around it, so it's not hard to follow at all. For this step, I just recommend running around with, like, I'd say do it at an earlier round. I'm doing it on scene 14, so it's not too high, but it could be lower. But I just say get this one done as soon as possible. That way there's like not a big deal. Look at this guy over here, still dancing. He's a party animal. So after you get I don't know how many kills it is with this, with the, you have to use the weapon with the arcane core, by the way, for this. So whatever weapon you get that on with is what you have to kill the zombies with, or it won't collect the souls. So after you follow this thing around for a little bit, keep collecting the souls, and you'll know you did it right when it drops its little elemental particle thingy. Now if you're like me, I did this on like the day Zombies in Spaceland came out, so I didn't really know what I was looking for, or I didn't know what I was doing. So when it comes down here, you'll see in a minute, like right there, I didn't notice it. I was like, okay, well, that's cool. Where'd the UFO go? And I start looking around and I see it. I'm like, oh, okay, maybe I have to collect that. But it just looks like a little ball of energy. There's each color's for a specific gun. This one is for the Discord, obviously. So once you pick that up, you're ready to do the next step for this weapon upgrade. Well, not really an upgrade, just the weapon. So for the next step, you have to go back to the Kepler system, which you have to do the trap step with the arcane core and the UFO for every weapon, but it's just in different areas for each weapon. So what you're going to do is take your weapon with the arcane core on it and your new elemental effect and shoot the second to last little panel thing there on that. I don't even know what it is. That little thing in the secret room that you unlock when you do the step with the alligator mouth. By doing that, it'll open it up and it'll allow you to grab the green gem, which is what you need, which is the last part for this Discord weapon, which is what you need to craft it. So once you have that, it'll go into your sticker pack. As you can see there, I have all of them under the Discord section, and you need to go to the arcade by where this little statue is, and you can put all the items in there and start crafting it. Like I said, it doesn't really matter what round this is or anything. It's probably my favorite of the wonder weapons on this map. It's just so unique and such a cool idea, and it looks really cool too. So what it does is you shoot a zombie and it just starts breakdancing. And it kills all zombies around it with splash damage and then explodes while dancing on its head. And it has to be the coolest idea for a weapon. I mean, you even get an achievement for building it. It doesn't get much cooler than that. Another thing I wanted to show you guys, I hope you enjoyed the tutorial and I hope it was helpful. Here's the ultimate dance party with unlimited ammo for this thing. Just look how many breakdancing back there. I just thought that was a little funny, I'd throw it in there. But yeah, I hope you liked the video. If you did, subscribe to my channel. I do a lot of stuff like this. I'm going to have guys coming out for the rest of the pistols soon. And one thing to note is it does not do any damage to brutes, so make sure you have another weapon ready like I do right here, because it will not kill them. So yeah, make sure to get entered into my free giveaway. All you have to do is go to my video about it. I will leave a link in the description, and all you have to do is comment banana pancakes and like the video, and you'll be entered. I'm going to be giving away a set of Control Freaks on the 21st. I'll be posting a video saying who won on the 22nd, shipping them out. It's the Revive ones that are limited edition. So yeah, make sure you enter that, and I hope you enjoyed this little guide, and I hope it was helpful for you. So yeah, peace.